Hi guys, welcome to Hoops Junction. Today we're talking about All-Star Weekend. All-Star Weekend has come, All-Star Weekend has gone, and truthfully, I'm glad it's gone. Because All-Star Weekend was a big failure. I got 5 reasons why All-Star Weekend did not live up to the hype. Number 1, All-Star Weekend showcased a huge lack of intensity. Besides the 3-point contest, none of the competitions or any of the games were competitive. There was a great deal of lack of intensity. That's your like weekend to kind of lollygag, but at least for 2 minutes or 3 minutes, take things kind of serious, because those people did pay their money to come see you. People do want to be entertained, and they don't want to just see guys running by guys or guys like, lawfully coming down the court. And the NFL had a big issue with this with the Pro Bowl. And, people look at it like a big joke. And it's because these guys are just, you don't have to be intense throughout the whole game, like I said. But like in the NFL, the guys just came and they just think it's a big joke. Same thing with the NBA, it's a big joke. And it's reflecting in how they're playing. There's not any instances of, let me go at this guy, or let me really try to win this. Like, you don't see a guy really wanting to win anything. It's just kind of weird, because even in the past, even though, let's just say early 2000s, late 90s, early 90s, guys would kind of lollygag, but there would be overtime All-Star games. There would be guys like really trying to get MVP, like, really into it. But like, it just seems like everybody's just joking around, laughing, and I don't like that lack of intensity. Reason number 2, All-Star Weekend didn't live up to the hype. It's because the commentary, like, the guys commentating they were number 1, complaining about the players lollygagging. Then number 2, pointing out the lack of intensity. They're like, oh, hey, these people pay their tickets. So not only the fact that number 1, we got a lack of intensity, the commentators are pointing out that lack of intensity. I already see it, but when you're pointing it out, it's just like, yeah, oh yeah, you're right. They're not playing like they're supposed to. They're not really entertaining me. So let me change the channel. And that's exactly what I did. I watched Walking Dead and flipped back and forth, and I was watching some other shows I recorded on the DVR, but expecting to see some, crazy crossovers, people banging on people, but all I was seeing was just like guys moving out of the way. That was corny. Like, don't do that to me. Don't already insult me. I already see that they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Don't keep pointing it out every chance you get. Now, the reason why All-Star Weekend was a failure is because of the performances. Like, I understand that you want to get popular guys or pop culture guys, and this is no disrespect to anybody. I think that the NBA should have called Master P up, should have called the Hot Boys up, should have called some people from New Orleans to come through and perform. I think that would have been huge. You know what I'm saying? See Master P make them say or ice cream, man. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne and them 504 boys just come through and shut it down. Like, if you want to have that New Orleans flair and that vibe, you gotta bring out those guys, man. You gotta bring out Weezy, you gotta out all that. You gotta bring out Master P, Silk the Shocker. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing is, the NBA has the money to cut the check. So like, when you're bringing out guys like DJ Khaled, he's saying Miami, 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 but he's in New Orleans. It's just like, come on, man. You like rep the town a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, give the people some shine. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like John Legend's performance was probably pretty good. I didn't watch the whole entire thing because I started falling asleep. But you got to get something like a little more fast paced, like get the crowd into it or whatever. I feel like NBA has like a weird relationship when it comes to like entertainment. Like, they get entertainers they feel that are clean enough or pop culture enough, instead of getting like give the people what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, people in New Orleans, they want to see some New Orleans performers. Show them some stuff that you haven't seen in a minute. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you brought Master P out there, like, the whole crowd would have been crazy. You know what I'm saying? Or if you brought Cash Money out there, even if it's just 1 or 2 guys, or if you just brought BG, Juvenile, just a couple guys for one song only. Hey, I would have shut it whole. Everybody would be like, man, did you see they brought out Weezy, they brought out this, that. They didn't even think about that. The fourth reason why All-Star Weekend was kind of trash is all those missed free three-pointers from half court by Stephen Curry. Like, I understand the Craig Sager Foundation and they were trying to raise money for it, but I think after all those threes, they should have just said, okay, we didn't only get the 130,000, we just add $500,000, bang. Because I don't think any of those guys were prepared to really shoot on the court or really be out there like that. And I know Curry wasn't, because the way he was dressed and the way he was shooting them half-court shots, it was just like, dude, you're not hitting any tonight. He probably was drinking a little bit or something. You know what I mean? A little bit of alcohol or whatever, but you could tell that he wasn't in the mode for it. He asked for 3 shots. They had to give him 7 more. He kept missing. So that wasn't good. They shouldn't have done that. Like, shouldn't have, just because he's a 2-time MVP doesn't mean he's going to hit half-court shots for you at any given moment. You know, the guy has to warm up just like anybody else does. The final reason All-Star Weekend was mediocre was due to the fact that the slam dunk competition, the pièce de résistance of All-Star Weekend, did not live up to the hype. It was awful. Like, guys were missing dunks. They had like 3 and 4 chances to make dunks, and they just couldn't do it. Or if they did make a dunk, it wasn't clean. One of the dunks that got a 50, guys like hitting guys on the side of the head with his leg, and guy got a boost. I think it was Derrick Jones. He got a boost off of some guy to dunk it over 3 people. It's guys, I don't know if they weren't like creative enough, but if you know you're coming in for a dunk contest, you can't come in there half-assed. Like, you gotta practice your dunks over and over, number 1. Number 2, you gotta have like backup dunks if you can't make one. You could tell like these guys like didn't know what to do when they couldn't get their first dunk. Everybody kept trying to jump over people. Like, just because you could jump over somebody doesn't mean I'm gonna give you a 10. Like, you're like 6'8", 6'7", 6'10", like, you guys can do that. Jumping over things isn't really impressive unless you're gonna do East Mains over stuff. And just the amount of missed dunks was just like mind-boggling. You know, like Shaq said it best. He said, "Why don't you guys just make a damn dunk?" Like that had me dying the rest of the night. Can't you guys really just make a damn dunk? This is what you're here for. And the thing about All-Star Weekend is this: when the dunk contest is bad, that sets it up for the All-Star game to be bad, because like, at least when the dunk contest, you get like a really crazy showing, then that All-Star game is gonna be crazy too. Either gonna be like, it's gonna be a big blowout, but you're gonna see like great highlights, because guys are gonna be like, oh man, that dunk contest is crazy, we gotta bring it tomorrow. But if the dunk contest is whack, guys ain't even thinking about it. You know, they go out to party, go out drinking, and then when it comes to the game, they just lollygagging. That's exactly what we got, because the tone wasn't set with the All-Star Saturday night. So Saturday night, the best thing that happened was the 3-point competition, and you know, 3-point competition couldn't carry over into the next day. That dunk contest, if it was hype, if it lived up to the hype, then it would definitely carry over to the All-Star game. Glenn Robinson, I felt like, you know, he won the All-Star. I mean, he won the dunk contest, but it was crickets. Like, he holding up the trophy, and nobody's really cheering for him or nothing. He's telling a story about how his grandma said people slept on him. People were just ignoring him. People were heading for the exits already. So that then and there, that showed you what All-Star Weekend was all about. It wasn't about hitting about nothing. Vlad from Hoops Junction, where hoops meets hoopla. Peace.